Hello neighbor, welcome to the homestead. I am Jeff the Homestead Dad. You hear that? I was in here getting ready to milk, getting my milking clothes on, and I was like, that sounds like turkeys. You see the turkeys over there? There's turkeys right in there. I see 6 of them. So there's 6 turkeys here. So apparently they've learned that this is still home. Hopefully they don't run away. Hopefully when I come over there, there's food, but the fence is still up. So they obviously just jumped it, which is cool. See, hey look, they're coming over to me. This is good. They associate me with food, so they're not running away. So this is good. Hi guys. Hi guys. Oh, hey, don't bite me. Don't. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. So the one problem with this is going to freak the 2-year-old out, because they'll be coming over to her looking for food when she doesn't have any food. Because if you look, they're like right here. So I'm happy that they're out and they're free ranging and they're eating stuff and stuff like that. But if you guys watch the Pratts, turkeys get all over everything. So this could be interesting. We'll see what happens. We may have to find a way to try to keep them in the pasture area more. But I'm gonna go get ready to milk. It's always something on the homestead. I got the turkeys back in here. Consequently, turkeys are not very smart, so they're easy, and they're very food oriented. So they're very easy to lead around. Now, whether or not they stay in here is another thing altogether. Okay, guys, just finished milking. You see the turkeys are back in the pen there. How long that lasts, I don't know. Okay, so I got finished milking, and I came out of the milking parlor, and I was greeted with a big whiff of skunk scent. So I'm kind of like tiptoeing around looking for where that skunk scent may have come from, because it was not there when I went in to milk. And the breeze is kind of coming from that direction over by the house. So like when I was milking, I didn't smell it. I came to right here, the edge of the milking parlor, and I can smell skunk. Oh, I hope the dog didn't get, oh, that would be bad. Hey buddy, do you smell skunk? Where's Scout? Okay, he didn't get the skunk or anything? No. Okay, why don't you get inside until I figure out what's going on with the skunk? Well, it's really strong, so I think there might be a skunk around here someplace, buddy. And I don't want you to get sprayed. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Hey guys, I am running errands with, I'll lean over, Cowboy. So this morning, I hope it's not too bouncy for you guys. This morning, I had an architect. So we are part of a homeschool group. It's kind of loosely affiliated, just a bunch of homeschoolers. And if we want to do something, like if we want to set up a field trip or something, we just go ahead and set it up and then let everybody know, like, hey, we're going to go do this. If you guys want to join, come join. And we've met some amazing people through that. Well, I put the post out to that group saying, hey, I'm looking for an architect to take the plans that I have in my brain that I've put on a computer program, kind of, and kind of make them into something buildable. So got 2 recommendations from that group for this gentleman. So they came out. They've got, in fact, so their whole family came out, and they've got 4 younger kids. I think they're, what were they, ages like 6 and down? Something like that.
6, 7 down.
And it was a lot of fun because they have, I was speaking with, his name is Ben, and they have a lot of the same philosophies, same family philosophies that we do. Like I said, I want enough bedrooms for our kids to be comfortable, but I don't want the bedrooms to be huge so that our kids just go hang out in their bedroom and play video games and watch TV and stuff like that in their bedroom. Bedrooms to me are for sleeping, and then there's like family space, like family rooms. That's why they're called family rooms, because families would get together in family rooms and hang out. And our kids, like, we enjoy, getting together. And if we're gonna watch a show, we'll watch it together. We'll watch Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune or a movie or whatever. They love America's Funniest Videos. So that kind of thing. So they had a very similar, family views. And we walked back to where we would build the house and kind of walked around their property and showed them a little bit of that. And then we went in the house and I showed them the stuff that I had drawn up. And I kind of said, hey, look, I know that this is more or less, a napkin sketch of a house. Like, I get that. I'm not it might be too loud. I'm not an architect. That's why I called one. I'm not so arrogant to say that, everything that I did is perfect and we don't need to change anything. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a weird squeaking in the car that just started, and I don't know what it's from. Anyway, so he's going to kind of take the stuff and look at it and see what he can figure out. The build site where I said we would build a house, he agreed with, is, where we would, that'd be the best spot to build a house. And he asked if I had thought about, the views of where, what you'd be looking at out of windows in the house. And I had, that's when my parents bought the property, I don't know, almost 14 years ago, I think now. The next spring they bought it. I think they bought it it was either end of October or beginning of November. And the next spring, my dad, my brother, and I planted 750 trees, mostly Norway spruces, but some other kinds of trees as well. And I had my dad was like, well, let's plant them, and kind of gave me free reign of wherever you think we should plant them is cool. So I kind of put them on the borders of the property, and then I put a hedge in the middle because I thought maybe there was a chance that my parents would have half the property and we'd have half the property, and that would give us a little bit of privacy from each other. Well, that hedge in the middle is going to work out because even when the deciduous leaves fall down, it will help to screen from another house that's over there. So the views are he's like, oh, cool, you've thought about that. We talked a little bit about where the driveway might be located and stuff like that. So to me, it's a lot of fun. He had asked, so like, when are you hoping to build by? When do you want to try to build this house? And I said, I'm not under any illusions that, I want to start first thing in the spring, but we want to do it sooner rather than later. We don't want to be, waiting. If we can make it work out, we can make it work financially, we'd like to do it sooner rather than later. So, whoa, that car almost just hit me. Awesome for you, car. Anyway, near miss accidents aside, can you close that for a second, buddy? It's probably really loud. So, because he said, he doesn't like to tell people that, hey, if we do this, you can start building first thing next year. He said, may not be able to be built next year, depending on, stuff. He does know a framing contractor that would be able to help out with that if I don't have one. And the couple people I know are more fine carpenters and they frame houses, but I think they're going to be more expensive than I want to pay. And this guy, he said, is very reasonable, very good, so that's awesome. So it was really good. And he said, so do you have any questions for me? And I said, no, not really, except that, like, how much do you charge? Like, what is this going to cost me? And he said, well, he originally came from the commercial side of architecture, and they always, went by the rule that whatever the first price you gave someone was, that was the price they were going to remember. No matter how many changes there were in the job and stuff like that, they would always say, well, you told me this price. And I said, I'm not looking for a hard and fast price. I'm looking, he said, I would rather get some information from you and start figuring this out and, make sure it's going to work, him being a good fit with us, which I think it really is. So I still don't know how much it might cost. which is a little bit scary, but yeah, it's one of those things where at some point you just gotta trust that, I've talked to my buddies about this, like, it's not my money, it's not our money. All of the stuff that we have is a blessing from God. So, and I know some of you guys ascribe to that and some of you don't, but it's a little bit easier to make those decisions when you try to do the best you can and then you just trust God on the rest of it. So, that all being said, it sounded really good. He's a really, really nice guy. He was complimentary of my design skills a little bit. That's a pillow that he got at Cedar Point yesterday. So yeah, so that is all great. Once we talk to him a little bit more, I will probably go ahead and call the builder that I had talked to regarding. So the builder he does the ICF side of it. So the insulated concrete forms. He would build the basement floor, and the first floor walls, and then we would probably do 2x6 construction for the roof and like the second floor, and then obviously we need to have the interior walls framed out and stuff like that by a carpenter. So I would talk to him about what his availability would be for the end of next year. My buddy, whose house I went over to look at his ICF house, he did a lot of the finishing stuff inside himself. I would like to try to do that as well, possibly with my dad's help and my brother-in-law. You guys know my brother-in-law Jason. He does drywall as well as farrier and equine dentistry. So hoping that we could do a lot of this stuff on our own and save some money that way as well. So you guys know I've got big plans. Hopefully it works out. It seems really promising with Ben. So as this moves forward, I will definitely be letting you guys know. But it was just exciting to kind of take that next step in the process, and hopefully everything works out that way. We've got a couple other errands to run today. He's going to probably be going over to my in-laws' house, Jason and Kristen and his cousins, because they love hanging out with their cousins and they love the horses and the cows over there. In fact, last time you guys were there, I think you guys
got out the cart. He doesn't have any horses that we can ride.
So they drove the horses, just one, right?
Yeah,
With Oscar, a little pony.
Peter
they drove.
Pan. His horse Peter Pan is the one that likes to run.
Oh, okay. He likes to run too fast. I think that's probably the one who flipped the cart when Aquaman was driving.
Nope, it was Oscar.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's going to go over there. We're actually running to pick up a new diaper bag. It's not new. It's new to us. So I've actually got to turn the camera off so I can turn on my GPS and figure out where that is. But thank you guys for watching. It's fun to kind of take the next step and move the next step and talk to you guys about it and get your opinions. And obviously we'll make the last decision, but it's always nice to bounce ideas off people. So God bless you guys and your family. We'll see you guys in the next video.